What's going on, everybody? Taking you out here to my range day today. We're going to be running through a few warm-ups, build drills, and then we're going to do the FBI qual. So I'll just bring you along with me, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave it down in the comments. Thanks. Yeah, so we're going to do a build drill from about 7 yards. Oh, just about right there. We've got a slightly smaller target than a standard USPSA target, but yeah, we're gonna do this. All right, and I like to be, if I could get my draw into the A zone from 7 yards in less than a second and a half, I'm pretty happy. So this is cold for the day. Couple practice draws. I'm doing this from concealment. We'll see how this goes. The build drill, if you haven't done it before, is 6 shots. Most of the time people do it from the draw. You can do it from low ready, whatever you'd like. But I'm going to be doing it cold from concealment. This first one I'm probably going to push it a little bit, and then we may slow it down and try to get all those hits, but I want to try to push myself. Here we go. All right. Do it on the beep here. So I threw this one. I know exactly what I did. My grip was terrible. That was a 3-second even first shot, 183. I fumbled that draw pretty bad. So I think I'll do it again, and I can really improve that. Yeah, all right. Very cold this morning. That was much better. That was a 285. Draw was still very slow for what I like. Yeah, I missed that. Threw one here. That's better than that one. Still not super happy. We're gonna do that one more time, and then I'm gonna move on to doing the FBI qual. We'll see how that goes. It'll be my first time doing it. So, all right, there it is. Cinch that grip down. I've only got 5, so we'll pop one out of here. So I can get 6 out of my reload. All right, here we go. I may slow this down a little bit and see if I can get all hits, all A zone hits, and we'll just see what the time difference is. Okay, my draw was better. And we got a few more misses in here. That one counts. Shooting right today. So, yeah, I will get a new target loaded up. So that was a 275. Splits were barely slower. First split was a little long. But yeah, overall, I'm not super happy with it, but we'll load up this FBI target, or load up another one of these, and we'll explain how that works, and then we'll get that going. Alright, so this is the setup for the FBI qual. We've got cones at 3 yards, 5 yards, 7 yards, 15 yards, and 25. So I'll put you back in first person and we will go through the drills as we come up to them. I'm going to be using the Trex Arms Range Day app. They have this one loaded up with an instructional video, so you should check that out if you haven't downloaded the Range Day app yet. It's really cool. Keeps track of all your progress. Like I said, this is my first time doing the FBI qual, so we'll see how it goes. But from what I understand, the par times are pretty generous. So hopefully, because pretty cold today. Haven't shot in a little while. This first one, you can see 25 yards. That's where we're standing right now. 20-second par time. Draw. Like I said, we're doing ours from concealment. 4 rounds on the target from standing, and then drop to a kneeling position. Since it's really muddy today, I've got this to drop down on my knee and fire 4 more rounds. Well, yeah, we're gonna get it started. I believe it's 50 rounds total, 100 points possible. I think as long as you get it, it's technically A and C zone. Does count as hits. 2 points per hit, and I think passing is 90 points, 80 points. You can miss, I think 90 points. You can miss 5, 10% off. So yeah, we're gonna try this. Since my target is a little bit smaller than a and C zone, anything in the brown will technically be, it will count as 2 points. All right, 4 shots standing, 4 shots kneeling on the timer. Here we go, from the draw. All right, that was a 798 for 8 shots. So we're gonna put that in the time here. 798. 15 yards. Draw and fire 3 rounds on target. And then draw and from low ready, fire 3 rounds on target. So it's 6 seconds and 5 seconds from 15. Draw and fire 3 rounds. And then from low ready. So we'll just do both of those now. All right, and here we go. Throwing those low. That's a 244. And then from low ready, 3 rounds. On the timer here. .180. All right, now we'll be at 7 yards. Draw and fire 5 rounds. We got 5 seconds to do that. So I'm shooting low today. Swap magazines here. All right, draw and fire 5 rounds, 7 yards. .305. Seven yards, 8 seconds from the low ready, fire 4 rounds, conduct an empty gun reload, 4 more rounds. So, we're gonna, I got 1 in there, 2 in here, I need 1 more in my mag. So we'll do slide lock, reload, 4 more rounds, 8 shots total from 7. And I got 8-second par time. All right, here we go. freeze there. It's all right. We had a 5.98. So put that in. 5.98. All right. So this one's from low ready, 5 rounds. We're still at 7 yards here. So make sure we're good. Feel low ready. Bring it up. 5 rounds. .195. All right, got that in. So now we're up at 5 yards. Draw and fire 3, and we got 3 seconds to do that. Draw and fire 3 rounds. Let's see what we got here. All right, got some good. Draw and fire 3. Here we go. Okay. That was a 170, a 129 first shot. Pretty happy with that. 170. From the low ready, 3 rounds, 5 yards. Okay. I got just enough. So here we go. Low ready. I think it's 3. Yep. Low ready. 3. Okay. That was a 104. 104. All right, I'm going to load up for these last 2, and then 6 rounds and 6 rounds, so I just need 12 more. So I'm going to load up, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Same target. The last 2, 5 yards from low ready, fire 6 rounds. So that's a bill drill. Basically what our warm-up was. So low ready, 6 rounds. We got 4 seconds. 5 yards. All right, low ready, 6 rounds. Okay, that was a 163. 163. And so now we'll be at 3 yards. We got 6 seconds to draw and fire 3 rounds on target, strong hand only, switch hands, 3 rounds, support hand only. This is not something I do enough, so we'll see if we can get it in 6 seconds. So draw, strong hand only, 3, switch, weak hand only, 3. So we're from concealment. There we go. Mm. 494. I've got to practice that support hand. So we got a total time of 32:51. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, call it 5 D zone hits. Like I said, this is a smaller target, so technically I think the C zone would be here, but I would like to hold myself to a little bit of a higher standard. So C zone is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then, so that's 18. And so we'll just assume the rest are in. So that is, oh, my math. We got 50 total. That is 18, so 32. Okay, so they're saying our total points are 100, so even D zones would count. Hit factor of 308. So, yeah, we're pretty happy with that. For my first time, we passed. We hit all the par times, and all were hits. So, yeah, why don't you guys give it a try, tag me in it, and let me know how you do. All right, so we just got done with the FBI qual, threw up a fresh target. I've got about 15 rounds left. And so from that, I need to work on my grip some more. It feels really loose in my hand. I'm not super happy with it. So these last 15 rounds, we're just gonna go through a drill, draw, practiced on getting that grip, that firm grip right where I want it, remove it. It's all gonna be about grip today. So follow-up shots, we're gonna do basically draw from concealment, get my good grip, hold it out, 2 shots, reholster. I'm gonna do it from 5 yards so I can see where my misses are going, and I'm just gonna pay attention to how the gun is acting in my hand. Watch those sights, the dot for me, go up and down, practice tracking that, and being target focused. So basically just gonna leave that there. I'm gonna draw, descent, work on this high and tight grip, and just acquire those sights with these last 14 rounds. So I should be able to do it about another 7 times. So we'll just see how this goes. Alright, so first shot in the A zone, second shot a little low. My support hand wasn't really doing enough on that one. So I felt like my firing hand grip was good, maybe just a little too tight. But on that second shot, I was clenching these fingers. So you need to do a little bit of work. But that was a 186 first shot, 205. So my split was 1.9, which I'm happy with. But we're gonna keep the speed up. Okay, much happier with that one. First one was left, second one was just barely right, both in the A zone. I want to keep it right at the A and getting that acceptable sight picture. That draw was actually a little faster, 149. With a 172 total. Split was about the same as last time. Alright, because I fumbled that draw, I clinched my hand a little too tight, and I did the same thing as the first time. Too tight of a grip, not enough support hand, so I pushed that second one down. Okay, very happy with that one. 159 first shot, a little longer than I want to be. But again, I'm working on that grip. So we've got 6 more rounds in here, so I can do this 3 more times. I'm going to stop talking and just get it done. I keyhold those. No, first one was high, second one was down in my other group. So again, I'm just clenching a little too much. Okay, pretty happy with that. Just bringing those closer and closer together. That's a 136 first shot. Heck of a way to end that. I was not super happy with that one. But I tried to push it a little bit and almost got both of those shots in a 162. So that's what we did, get them in, both 162. So yeah, got a little bit more work to do, but thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe. Thank you.